And welcome back to the Elevation Styles podcast. This is episode 3. I'm here obviously with Elevation Styles CEO, creator, founder, Tawanda. What's up, Tawanda?
Bill, how are you keeping, man? Episode 3, let's get going.
Yep, let's vibe, drink coffee, and talk about understanding colours today.
Yes.
So that's the topic that we're gonna go through. Something that I'm actually a bit fascinated with myself. I love colours.
Yeah. Me, I know I'm more about fit, but I'm finding like first it's fit, and then secondly would be colours. So they're like the two main things, like, you kind of need to understand about fashion. Yeah.
I'm more colours than
colours. Yeah, don't fit.
I like bright colours, especially orange, red, blue, all that kind of thing. But so I suppose the first question that I have to ask when we're talking about colours is how do they work? Is there like specific colours that you work in certain situations? Like, I suppose, do you wear blue at a certain time and navy at a certain time? How does it work?
So basically, when you're looking at colours, you have to picture the colour wheel. So that's the colour wheel with all the different colours. So firstly, you have your primary colours. So these include yellow, blue, and red. So these colours cannot be created by mixing any other colours. So these are your primary colours. So we have yellow, blue, and red. And then they combine to create secondary colours, which in turn create tertiary colours. So I know it's a bit of like a bit of colour, understanding colours and maths colours. So for this then, for secondary colours, these would include orange, purple, green. So these are driven from mixing equal amounts of two primary colours at the same time. So hopefully that makes sense. So if you combine red and yellow, you can make orange. If you combine blue and yellow, this will give you green. And then if you make red and blue, this creates purple. So that's basically the whole gist of the color circle or the color wheel. So in terms of fashion, firstly, you have to look at yourself as a person. So are you a warmer complexion or would you be a cooler complexion? So a warmer complexion, this would be, for example, myself, I'll be considered warmer, and then yourself, Philip, you'd be considered cooler. So my skin tone's a bit darker, yours is a bit cooler. So colors for a darker skin tone would be something like yellow, orange, red, and green. They'll look a bit nicer on you. But if you're a cooler skin tone, something like purple or greenish blue would look good on you as well.
Okay.
So for hopefully that still makes sense. So for accessories, for a warmer skin tone, accessories like gold would look good because they're more warmer. So the color gold is a bit warmer, it's more yellow. And then if you're cooler, accessories like silver rings, silver necklaces would look better on you. And then when you're looking at colors, like, you have to look at different. So for clothes, you have to look at the shades of the colors. So if I have a gray, so you're looking at the shade, is it lighter or is it darker? They refer to this as a hue, so the degree of light and the degree of darkness. So this is where you get your monochrome outfits, like, a color. So let's say if you have a gray outfit, which is dark gray, lighter gray, and then maybe a middle shade of gray, that's a monochrome outfit. It's coming from hues, different shades of colors of different shades of that color,
of the same color,
color. Yes, exactly. I know it's a bit tongue twisting, but hopefully you guys understand it. So now we have tertiary colors. So these are known as intermediate colors. These basically are made by combining equal parts of primary colors and secondary colors. So sometimes they're named after two colors that are used to create them, such as blue-green, orange-red, and these can be considered their own. So there are 6 in total. So these will be red-orange, which is vermilion, magenta is red-purple, and then you have violet, which is blue-purple. I like violet. You have teal. Teal is the color which I did a video on Elevation Styles. It's kind of like that little bluish, it's lovely.
Yeah, bluish green.
Yeah, bluish, it's blue-green. And then you have turquoise. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly.
Turquoise.
Yeah, turquoise. There we go. There we go. So this is yellow-green, and then you have amber, which is yellow-orange. And then afterwards, we have our complementary colors. Now, I love complementary colors because colors are meant to complement each other. So these are colors. So if you look at the color wheels, these would be arranged basically opposite, like, so they'll be complementing each other, so beside each other. So this is how you get most of the outfits, which, like, for example, if you go with green, blue, that's why them colors, they look so good together, because they're complementing each other. So you could have something like red and green, yellow and purple, orange and blue, green and magenta. But if you're styling complementary colors, you have to make sure that one hue or shade is a bit darker or lighter than the other, because if you mix red and green, you look like a Christmas tree. Because they're complemented.
They have to kind of blend in.
They have to blend in together. I have an outfit. I'll do a video one of the days on complementary colors. And then lastly, you have analogous colors. So this would be like across from each other on the color wheel. This is yellow, green. You have red and violet. You have red and orange, and then you have blue and violet. So that's basically the gist of colors.
So I suppose the question that's gone through my mind. So you've gone through colors that would color combinations that would do well together. The only colors that I know that don't do well together, and it's probably a lot of listeners probably know already, is black and navy. People say never wear black and navy. Okay. Now, are there other colors that you should not wear together?
Now, you see, I know people like black and navy because, like, they look too similar to each other. But if you actually, I remember I was on Instagram, there was actually a picture of a guy and he had like an outfit like black and navy. But what he did was, like, he was wearing, let's say it was like a navy jacket, and then he had like a white shirt, and then he had a black tie, and then he had black trousers. So it's like the contrast of the white shirt kind of broke it up.
Why do people say not to wear black and navy though? What's like, the basis of it?
Because it's the same with black and brown. Because, like, the colors are so similar that, like, it doesn't look right on the eyes. But sometimes I find if you put in like something like white or grey to break away, like to give it contrast, then it looks a bit better. But I think it's just because people growing up, that's like black and brown. I can wear black and brown and it looks
I've seen you wear black and brown shoes, and they look
like,
great.
It's just a bit of contrast and the shades of the colors.
Or even the two other colors as well that come to mind, red and orange. People say don't wear red and orange.
I actually saw a lady wearing red and orange, but you want to see like the way she was wearing it. It's not like it was bright red and bright orange. No, it was probably something like darker red and then brighter orange. But she might have like white. I'm trying to think, like, she might have a white top, a red jacket.
To break it up, kind of.
And then she might have little dots or patterns, like, that kind of just subtle. It's like a subtle touch of the color red, but it just looks well together,
Yeah.
So you can have subtle hints of brown, or you can have subtle hints of navy, but you need something to break it up, like a contrast, so like a white or a grey.
No, that makes sense. It's just growing up, I always don't wear black and navy, and it was always like, well, why? What's the reason behind it? What's that make sense? I mean, colours obviously are an important thing when in fashion and stuff like that. What's your favourite colour to wear?
My favourite colour now, I find black is nice because black can make you look a bit more slimmer. It can bring out like the physique, etc. But in fairness, I prefer white because I think white can go with anything. Like, white is a neutral color; it goes with anything. But for white, I find for guys, like, white can make you look like. So this is where, like, you have starting on different colors and what they mean. Like, so if you're wearing white, like if you're, let's say, a skinnier guy, you should wear white because it makes you look a bit bigger, and if you're a bigger guy, you should wear black because it makes you look a little bit slimmer, like, but I prefer white. So
well, I mean, I like wearing white myself now, but it usually does end up getting a bit dirty. That's the problem with it. Black, you get away with it if something happens. It's like runners, I suppose, or shoes. They look nice to start off with, but on a rainy day like today,
it'll be
white is not exactly the colour to walk around.
But I know, like, if you have like the colour like this, where, like, I know color red, that symbolizes like passion and danger and stuff like that. And then if you have purple symbolizes a higher class, like,
royalty,
exactly. And then black symbolizes like what's the name, like a bad boy, kind of like, something edgy, and then white symbolizes peace, like, neutral.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, I just find it interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a psychological thing with colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When you're wearing them, there's as I said, I like wearing bright colors, orange and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially like summer and coming up now to spring, you can start wearing more brighter colors. Yeah.
But people often refer, when people wear bright colors, they call it peacocking. Have you heard that phrase?
Yes, peacocking. Yes. No, I wouldn't say it's peacocking. I think peacocking is like when a guy has a lot of jewelry and like,
Yeah.
But like brighter colors, I just think most guys wouldn't. I'm not saying man, they wouldn't have the confidence to be like, okay, I'm gonna, for example, like if I wear tan and then maybe wear pink and then maybe wear white with it, like they're bright colors, like. But I don't think most guys, you will stand out. But most guys will be kind of in their shell, like, you know what? Maybe I might just go for navy with grey and then I'll skip it a little bit white, But it's not necessarily peacocking. I think when I see a guy like that, I think, oh, that's a guy who has a bit of confidence. He knows his style. Yeah.
That's what I would think. Like, I mean, I wear bright colours, and a lot of people say, "Oh, you're peacocking," and I'm like, I just like wearing bright colours.
No, usually, like when someone says that, like they wish they could wear something like that, but they wouldn't have the confidence, or they wouldn't have the knowledge to pull it off.
Because essentially, peacocking is basically trying to get the attention of a female, or a female trying to get the attention of a male. But that's not why I wear bright colours. I wear them just because it makes you feel good. Like, you see.
Because you feel good in them.
It's just an interesting psychological thing, the way people perceive colours and stuff like that. Like you were saying, purple, royalty and stuff like that, and blue gives a calming effect. Red is aggressive,
passion, danger.
So I suppose then, in regards, we've kind of gone through the bad colours, like quotation marks. What would be your ideal combination of colours?
Yeah, so this is where now I was talking about monochrome outfits. So especially for short guys, like this is one thing. Like for short guys, try to wear more monochromatic outfits, because I know everyone is insecure about their height these days and stuff like that. But it just makes you look a bit taller. Like, so monochromatic. So like that's where the all black outfits, or the full grey outfits, or the full tan outfits, they're monochromatic outfits. And then if you're wearing achromatic outfits, so these would be looks that are very easy to pull off. So again, this would be like grey, black and white, or your navy and grey. These are like achromatic outfits. These are colors which are very, very easy to pull off. So like you might, for example, like black and white, that's easy. Like I said, navy and grey, blue and green, like, so these are easy outfits. This is like beginner's guide to like understanding colors. And then if you get more advanced, then you can start messing around with your navies and blacks, your brown and blacks. You might start red and white, like, because these are more colors, which is, it's a bit more complicated on the eyes, but when they put well together, they look great on you. And that's mostly it. Like, so contrasting colors. So every outfit you see, it comes from a white top, black trousers, and then white shoes. If you have that solid foundation in your wardrobe, you can put in anything. So if I have a white top, I just want all my guys, white top, black trousers, and then white shoes. Let's say if I were to take away the black trousers, put in blue jeans, it still looks good. It's a white top, blue jeans, white runners. If I were to take away the white runners, maybe put in black shoes, it still looks good. So now it's a white top, blue jeans, and black shoes. So every outfit comes from the white top, black trousers, and the white shoes. This is called contrast. So sometimes it depends on your body shape. It depends on your skin tone. So the higher the contrast, so that's a white outfit, a white top, black trousers, and white shoes. That's a high contrast outfit. But if you have a gray top, black trousers, and maybe grey shoes, that's a low contrast outfit. So this would suit someone who has a darker skin tone, whereas a high contrast would suit someone with a lighter skin tone. But I know it's all it can sound a little bit confusing, but just rewind it, and I want you to remember that point, because all outfits come from a white top, black trousers, and white shoes.
I suppose the easiest way, to probably think about it is your television when you're doing the contrast on the television.
Contrast on the television. Yes, that's actually a good point.
That's what I'm thinking. But look, I mean, there's a lot that we could talk about. It's psychological. I'm sure we'll get back onto another episode a bit more complicated. Talk, but that's basically the basic guide to colours at the moment. So I mean, you've been hard at work since the last time we've put out a podcast. So you can be found in even more places now. So do you want to just briefly tell us where we can find you now?
So now the YouTube now is up. So at Elevation Styles YouTube. If you go into my Instagram on the link tree, it's linked there as well. And then if you also go on all social media platforms, you find me there. Now, Linktree will give you the link for the website, the YouTube. What else do we have? TikTok still running, Instagram still running,
Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter, everything.
Facebook,
Tumblr, LinkedIn. You find me
everything, right?
Everything.
We might as well just say any social media you put in Elevation Styles, you will find Wanda talking about fashion and everything you need to know.
And then now on Spotify the podcast we're open Spotify.
Spotify as well, where you can listen to this podcast, which hopefully will be going on every week. And we'll be bringing you all the latest fashion tips and all the basics. But it's been great talking to you, Twanda, once again. Always a pleasure. And that's it from myself, Phil, and Twanda.
Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next episode.